Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS with DFS Karma, bringing you guys a first impression video for the WNBA slate, my first WNBA video. I hope you guys really enjoy this. I'm going to start doing these more along with NBA first impressions for the playoffs. They're going to be a little bit different now. I'm going to start doing Fanduel, Draftkings, basically plays, people I like, price differences, and as well give you guys the breakdown for the games, totals, who's favored, injury reports, and who benefits, who takes a hit from it. Like always, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of our free media content or live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss things DFS 24/7 all day, every day. WNBA chat has been popping, MLB has been popping, NBA is going to start running up again just because it's playoffs time. Everyone's getting serious. So yeah, come ahead and join us. Go ahead and join us. Link is down in the description below. Like I said, chatdfs.com. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started so I don't ramble on more. Minnesota at New York, first game on the slate. It's the Lynx at the Liberty. Opened up at 160 total. New York favored by 6, which is weird to me because I think that Minnesota's a better team. So definitely would not mind betting on the Minnesota money line tonight, or even the spread. I think that's a definite play for me. Going into the players, Natalie Achon was questionable. Nafisa Collier out. Cecilia Zandalash-Cini is out. Renea Davis is out as well. People I like are Kayla McBride on FanDuel and on DraftKings. Kayla McBride is still cheap for her, I think, minute output and her fantasy output, especially with this Minnesota team who's missing some key players. Definitely like her both on FanDuel and DraftKings. More on FanDuel. Something to note, Damiris Dantas is still pricier than Sylvia Fowles on DraftKings, which is very weird. I'll take Fowles over Dantas every single day of the week. And also Aerial Powers on DraftKings, 3-7. They dropped the ball there. She's going to be an automatic lock in my opinion. She's receiving usage, minutes, she can accumulate stats, and she's a scorer, so she's going to put the ball in the hole 100%. On FanDuel, she's okay. She's 5'6". Damiris Dantas is actually cheaper than her, but I still like Aerial Powers more just because of her ability to produce on the floor. On the New York side, Leona Odom is doubtful, Natasha Howard is out, Kia Stokes is out, and Jocelyn Willoughby is out as well. Something to note is that Sammy Whitcomb, she is cheap on FanDuel and DraftKings, but more on FanDuel. Definitely like her a little more on FanDuel, just because you don't need to play too many guards on DraftKings. So, and her price is actually pricier on DraftKings than FanDuel. So, I definitely like Sammy Whitcomb on FanDuel. And Michaela Onyenweir, I think. Yeah, Onyenweir. I'm definitely butchering that. I'm sorry. She's not bad on DK as well, but I would definitely play Aerial Powers over her. Next game is Phoenix at Washington. The Phoenix Mercury at the Washington Mystics opened up at a 165.5 total. Washington favored by 2.5. Which is also weird to me. Again, I mean, like, I think that Phoenix is a way better team and has title contention compared to Washington. Of course, when they get Ella Deladone back and Maisha Hines-Allen, Washington will be better. But as of now, Phoenix is a better team in my opinion. So if you're looking for bets, definitely place a bet on the Minnesota money line, Minnesota spread, Phoenix Mercury money line, and Phoenix spread even. I would toss them all in a parlay. I would play them all separate. Do what you want, but that's just my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. On the Phoenix side, Bria Hartley is out. Basically just bumps to Skylar Diggins-Smith, Diana Taurasi, and Kia Nurse. I think Kia Nurse is actually not that bad on DraftKings. Let me make sure again. Yeah, Kia Nurse is actually above Natasha Cloud, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But she's not that bad on DraftKings and on FanDuel as well. On the Washington side, Elena Deladone is out. Maisha Hines-Allen is out. And yeah, something to note is that when the Mystics played the Chicago Sky in their first game, they went 18 for 72, which is a whopping 25% from the field. They were horrible. And they were 4 from 30 from the 3. So they like to jack up threes, and they're not that good at making them. But I definitely believe that this team can show out sometimes. The whole team was off. They need to basically, to be competitive, they need people like Natasha Cloud, Ariel Atkins and Tina Charles to step up and score a lot for them, because that's the only way I see that these games stay competitive. Also, someone to note is that Teresa Plaisance is starting for them. She was in foul trouble last game, but she went 1 from 8 from the 3-point line. She shot 12 shots, went 4 for 12 from the field, and I think she's very cheap on FanDuel and on DraftKings. She definitely can rack up stats, rebounds, blocks, steals as well. So definitely like her on both sides as value plays. Moving on to the Las Vegas at Seattle game. Aces at the Storm. This is a rematch from the previous game. Also a very competitive match. Opened up at a 166.5 total. Las Vegas is favored by 1.5 currently, but it's very weird because Seattle just beat them by 14, which is weird again. So I would definitely go on all the dogs basically today. It's an underdog day for me. This game, like I said, is a replay from last game, their previous game. On the Las Vegas side, Angel McCoughtry is out. Basically bumps up to the entire team just because she has such a she would have had, sorry, I need to fix my verb tense, because I think she just came over this year to the Aces. So they are easing Liz Cambage. I take that back. I think she was on the team last year. I take that back. But she's going to be out now, so it's a lot of usage going around. It looks like they're easing Liz Cambage back in just because they had an 8-man rotation last game. I'm talking about the Aces. They had an 8-man rotation last game, and Cambage only played 19. So I kind of expect that number to ramp up game by game since she's kind of been out of the league for a little bit. She needs to work on some conditioning. So Derrick Hamby is getting the sort of split run. When Aja Wilson moves over to center, Derrick Hamby plays the 4. Something to note, Raquana Williams and Kelsey Plum are splitting minutes, but they're playing Kelsey Plum, I think, a little more. I think she is a better playmaker, better player on the field. Not sure why they're even starting Raquana, but I guess to give some, the bench unit, I guess, some juice, because besides that, it's tough without Hamby. It's just Hamby and Plum off the bench, so that's something to note. Also, Jackie Young, a note on her, she took many shots last game. I think she went 6 for 15, which is very good and very promising for her fantasy output this year. If she continues to start and if she continues to play aggressive, I definitely do like her. She's very cheap on DK. I think she's pretty cheap on DK. She's a little more than Kelsey Plum, and I'll definitely play Jackie Young over Kelsey Plum if we do know that her role will be consistent and her role will be what she did last game. So definitely like her, and on FanDuel she's pretty cheap as well. I think she's 5K, so I definitely like her a lot as well on FanDuel. On the Seattle side, Mercedes Russell is out and Epiphany Prince is out. Not much really to say here besides Brianna Stewart. She's playing amazing already. I don't know what to say. She's probably the best player in the game right now. Just led her team to a title. Got right back into it. Not much really to say here. The offense basically runs through her, Sue Bird, who's a playmaker more than a scorer, and Jewel Lloyd, who is the scorer. So definitely like those as a 3-man, and then maybe Candice Dupree on FanDuel, I think, because she did receive a good amount of minutes, and she is playing that role while Mercedes Russell is out right now. So definitely like her on FanDuel. Yeah, I think that goes over about everything. Wraps up the first impression video. If you like the video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content like this and our live streams. This was my first WNBA first impression. We're gonna keep continuing to chug these out along with the NBA first impressions for the playoffs. Please go check that out as well if you haven't. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Good luck in your contest tonight and have yourselves a good one. I'm out. Peace.